I'm not suggesting for a moment that I can defend the use of reason using reason, not by circular reasoning or any other sort of reasoning. In fact, I'm pointing out that whoever would undertake that task is misapplying his reason.
If I look at a beer glass and photons bounce off the glass and go through my cornea and innervate my retina, and this sets off a chain reaction through my optic nerve into my visual cortex, and it cascades out into the rest of my higher cortical regions and stuff like that, and this results in a visual experience of a beer glass.
I'm not suggesting for a moment that I can defend the use of reason using reason.
Then my belief and that visual experience of the beer glass is caused by the beer glass.
Mm-hmm.
There is an objective state of affairs that connects my mental state to that.
Not by circular reasoning or any other sort of reasoning.
If my metaphysical picture is true, then I know what I think I know.
At one point, truth was the Earth was in the middle, and the sun and moon and stars went around that. And for a while, that was true.
Could you be wrong about everything you claim to know?
Yes.
Would your solipsism argument be wrong?
Absolutely. Everything could be wrong, Si.
Now, personally, I don't put much stock into the reliability of my primate brain's intuitions to assess the ultimate nature of reality.
Could you be wrong about everything you claim to know?
Absolutely.
How do you know that your reasoning about anything is valid?
It's not valid.
Do you need logic for proof?
No.
I'm what's called a moral nihilist. That is, I believe that there are no truths about morality.
Anyone claiming to know the absolute truth is not being honest.
I do know that for certain. No, you don't. Yeah, that's been verified for certain. There's no doubt about that. No room for error on that one.
I am brave enough and honest enough to admit to myself that I could be living in a computer construct. We could be living in a Sims universe.
I think I'm self-aware, but who knows? We might not be. It might just be an illusion.
Pedophilia is always objectively immoral. But then again, you have to ask, by whose standards are we gauging pedophilia?
To anyone outside my own consciousness, I cannot give definitive evidence for anything.
How do you know that anything exists outside of your consciousness?
I don't. And in the same way that I know I exist, that feeling is real to me. And let's be clear, it doesn't mean my wife exists.
So you say you have a loving relationship with somebody who might not exist?
Exactly.
You can't know of anything that exists outside of your conscious. You believe that.
Absolutely.
Are we even holding this conversation outside of your consciousness?
I don't know.
Okay, and how do you know that your reasoning is able to bring you to proper conclusions?
Well, number one, I never claimed that it could.
If you want something that is objectively good behaviour for humans, the closest to it I could suggest would be the creation of an incurable, highly contagious and fatal human pathogen.
It's such a self-refuting and contradictory position to be a nihilist. It almost doesn't...
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. But that's not a problem to nihilism. It's only a problem to axiomatic worldviews, right? But I can accept those worldviews, so that's not a problem.
But why?
Because to me,
nihilist, like, I accept them. Well, why would you accept anything? Why would you accept or not accept anything?
Because there's no reason not.
How can you say Christianity is wrong from that position?
When did I say it was wrong?
The presuppositional argument be wrong.
I didn't say the presuppositional is. I just inquire as to their belief. And
why does consistency matter in your worldview?
Well, consistency doesn't matter to me.
The scriptures say that when a man denies the existence of God, that as they believe themselves to be wise, they become like fools.
Some of us would rather not pretend to have a complete, consistent worldview. We'd rather have an incomplete, inconsistent, uncertain belief set.
Okay, I think we're done here.